So I did say I was going to get a breakfast here in Torrevieja. 2 sausages, bacon, beans, tomato, 2 eggs, toast, and a coffee with my good friend. Breakfast good. Desayuno.
Good day.
Good day. Good day. So how long have you been homeless?
What?
How long have you been homeless? 14 años.
41 years.
41 years.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
Si tendré
See?
87.
In Torrevieja? Wow.
20 years was construction after.
Ah.
Son by toda la semana.
Sí.
La crisis 2010.
And you used to be a fisherman.
Now fisherman 21 years.
21 years ago, fisherman.
For Ruiz de Madrid, 20 years for pay.
Yeah.
For top 5 years, Ruiz my shoe. Ciao. Children, lo siento. Moving to Torrevieja, igual. For pay 4 years. I haven't working. Ruiz.
Yeah. Okay, I need to go. Hasta luego.
Hermano, thank you very much.
That's okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Adios.
Good day.
Take care. So if you've been in Torrevieja, you might have seen him kicking around the front. And it is tragic when people are homeless. I mean, he lost his wife, moaned about that, moaned about losing his car, his children. But it's life, it's the reality. Anyway, it is Sunday, let's take a walk along the front and see if there's any brave souls out in this part of Torrevieja today. So the one thing that always happens is people go on about in Spain about the drainage and stuff, but the drainage is always set up to get the seawater, to get the rainwater out to sea as quick as possible. The downside is it decimates the beach, and this beach has been decimated over the last couple of months. Usually this time of year, this beach is all, I mean, you can't see the rocks are all covered in sand, but not just now. So there are more people starting to kick around. I'll take a walk along the front. It's always nice to be nice to people. And it's one thing that I mean, just buying him breakfast, it was, the grand scheme of things, wasn't a lot of money. I mean, it's not about the money, and it's just about giving him a hot cup of tea and some food that he was looking for. Too many people turn their noses up to people that are homeless on the streets. So one of the big changes we've seen in Torrevieja over the years that we've been here, obviously that's 4 years now, is the fact that not as many British people come to Torrevieja now. A lot of the bars that were targeting the British market have closed down. A lot of the British bars, well, there's not really any. I think there's Murph's is one of the only sort of British bars that are on the seafront. But the rest of it is changing times. And the city has changed and adapted to the different tourists that are coming in. Norwegians, massive market of Norwegians coming in. Northern Europeans, massive amount of people coming in from Northern Europe at this time of year. And some people from the UK are saying, oh, economy will die. No, it won't die. Won't die whatsoever. What it does is it changes and it adapts. It changes and adapts and it keeps going. And Torrevieja is still, apart from the last video I showed you the downside, we're going to walk along and we're going to see the investment that has been made in the town and how that's coming along this Sunday. He does know you're not allowed the dog on the beach. It's, yeah. They're not Spanish because they wouldn't have the dog on the beach. So, this area has went under a bit of improvement over the last couple of years, and it's still a long way off from being ready.
Yep.
Still a long way off from being ready. Will it be ready for this December? They said that the opening would be this December. Once they get past the initial part underground, I mean, they'll throw the building up, so I think it will still be ready for December. The only problem being is the close down for August. But as you can see, one of the worrying parts for me is this bit here. They are still pumping water out the underground car park, and it pumps it along here to that container there. So they've still got the pipes. It still has the pipes pumping out the water. Now, you remember also they did say that the fairground, yes, we're coming up for May shortly, just a couple of days, and the fairground is still nowhere to be seen. There is absolutely no chance that the fairground is looking like it's going to return this summer. Now, what they do have though is a lot of the metals now in place for the walkway that is going to come over to here. So it's interesting. They've also started to backfill a lot of the land, so they are preparing it. They are getting there. I think it will, when I see the way that the works is going now, I think it will be ready for December, if not just after. But at what cost? At what cost? Is it going to be such a massive improvement? Will it drive business away? Will it just do what it's done in other parts of the town? Will it take business away from side streets? It was championed to be something for the locals. The fact is, the locals, people that stay in Torrevieja, don't drink or eat down the front because it's tourist prices. Everyone knows it, it's touristy prices. They'll drink and eat a couple of streets back. So in the latest video I showed you that Drakkar had closed, and it looks like someone's taken over Drakkar and doing a lot of work to it. Yep. It's getting a new roof. It's getting a new roof finally, after all these years. Buena. Oh, good. Drakkar no more. New restaurant?
Yeah, it's Indian restaurant.
Indian restaurant?
Yeah.
Is it? Ah, good. When do you look to open?
Maybe next month.
Next month?
Yeah.
Ah, good. Good luck with it. Good luck. So it's going to be an Indian restaurant. That's even better. Fantastic. Can't wait to try that. So, breaking news in Torrevieja. Breaking news, Drakkar is going to be an Indian restaurant. There's not an Indian restaurant really down this side of Torrevieja. Looking forward to that. So that is one new restaurant that we definitely will come down and try, because you've got to love an Indian restaurant, do you? The fact is, it shows you how resilient the town is. One place closed down, somebody will snap it up. Now, in a further development in the ongoing building works, this part here, next to this building, is where the road will be. Now they are building the site out, but they have earmarked these trees to be knocked down, and these huts, well, they're not going to be there much longer. These huts will be knocked down and replaced by a road, and the road will be how you get into this end of the marina. And as you can see, they've marked all the trees that are to come down, cleared it all at the back, and getting it ready. And every time they paint over it, the kids of Torrevieja decide to come back and spray paint a newly refurbished building. Oh, Jesus, what's wrong with kids in this town? Anyway, dear, disappointing. And it's just a newly painted building, for goodness sake, completely refurbished inside. Anyway, that's my day done here in Torrevieja. Oh, for goodness sake. Do you know, things like that let the town down, I've got to say. I mean, the kids will be kids, but come on, I'm trying to make the town look better. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video on a wet day here in Torrevieja. Back to the car and head up the road. At least the one good thing is the fact the garden really needed this water, as did our vegetable patch at the back of the garden, which has a lot of veg in it. I might show you a sneak preview of that, we'll see. If you haven't joined us on Instagram, follow me on Instagram and you'll probably see more of the garden on Instagram, on my stories. On that note, hasta luego.